Hey, welcome to Dejuan's Aerial Quad channel. Today I am continuing driving south a little ways in a little just afternoon series of a few flights. I am now in a little town called Desloge, Missouri. I really don't know a whole lot about this place other than one little piece of trivia. The Taco Bell. One time I went there many years ago was the best Taco Bell I've ever had to date. The food looked like the pictures and it tasted the way you think it should taste based off what the pictures look like. And it actually looks like it's pretty busy right now, so maybe it's still up to standard, I don't know. But yeah, that's about the only thing I know about Desloge. You drive through here to go south from the St. Louis area down to Farmington or Poplar Bluff. Any of those spots here in the southeastern part of Missouri. Right now I'm set up in the Walmart parking lot in a fairly unpopulated part. And right next to me is not a parking spot. It's, the no parking area, so that's where I launched from. Hopefully no issues or anything go along with that today. Well, we're just gonna knock around here in Desloge. Now, it's not far from Bonne Terre. In the previous video, that is what I'm still pretty sure is a prison. I mentioned that in the last video. So, very much not a great distance from where I last flew. So yeah, I've accidentally put it in active track. Let's get rid of that. And in case you've never looked at the top of a Walmart, that's what the roof looks like. Whole bunch of mess. Skylights, air conditioning units, all kinds of junk up on top of one of those things. And otherwise, we'll just knock around Desloge and see what we spot. Gonna try to stick once again to normal mode. The last flight, that went quite well, just flying in normal. No reason to go too crazy today and throw it in sport. Probably not doing anything precise enough to warrant cinematic mode. So we'll just tool around here. Now, with the side of Walmart I am on, I might need to fly pretty high most of this flight to get onto this side of town. That's okay. I don't mind a good bird's eye view. And head on over to whatever's smoking over here. Wonder if this is related to the Bonne Terre mine in any way. Definitely some kind of mining operation, because that is not the color water is here in Missouri.
Max altitude reached.
So if I figure that out, I will post that on screen. If you've ever been into the Fallout franchise, Nuka-Cola Quantum. Now, is that irradiated soda? Probably not. But that's the color it's making me think of. Anyway. Yeah, so, let's see if we can figure it out. So, obviously something's burning. So some sort of object is being processed in some way. And there are a lot of different steps in a process. Looks like something might be initially brought in through a door like that, and funneled through various tanks, silos, whatever they're called in this instance. Or maybe that's the exit. Maybe that's the end of the process. I genuinely have no idea. These tanks look important. Or these big, massive pipes. Wow. Well, that's a couple pickup trucks there to give you an idea of the size difference. Yeah. Well, I don't know that we're going to figure it out. There's limestone around this area. Historically, there have been sand mines in this part of the state. Yeah, well, I've probably already posted on screen what it is. So you know before me. So again, we're rocking the Mini 5 Pro today with no filter. Just flying it as is. Let's get on down here and see what this creek looks like. All right, let's not get too low. Our signal strength is not great. The drone is directly behind me, not quite a mile away, and there is a Walmart between us. But we're getting closer as we fly right now, so that helps. And you know I'm going to go hit that blue water tower later. It wouldn't be a Dejuan's Aerial Quad channel video if I didn't at least try to hit a water tower. Let's get a little lower. Oh, I didn't even remember that low. Yeah, put in the screen recording right there. Complete stutter. Saw nothing for at least a second. Won't make you nervous at all. Alright, and I was looking for a place to park. I came across a big gravel lot here near this stream here, or near these bridges. But there was a business and there were some people there. I didn't want to bother anybody. But you can never bother anyone at the Walmart. If you've ever seen any of the Facebook pages of like people of Walmart, that becomes quite clear quite quickly. Unbotherable. Alrighty. Nice calm creek. I do see power lines up ahead. I don't want to get too low, and the connection strength is not great. I won't get too low down to the creek. I have probably cashed in all of the luck that I will be allotted as far as power lines are concerned in my brief time in the drone hobby. I don't want to push my luck any further than I accidentally already have. But yeah, creek here, if I come up with the name of it, I will post that on the screen. But this is Highway 67 right here. And this is just whatever the 2-lane road is here, coming through Desloge. And that I don't think it's a porta potty. It'd be pretty fun if it was. But no, it's probably something to do. It's got a little solar panel doodad next to it. It's got some wires running down. Something to do with the electrical box, I'm sure. Not gonna get any closer to it right now. Not gonna go play in traffic with the drone. I'm a little crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Now let's pop up a bit. Head farther on this direction. This would be east, of course. A nice blue shed. Good slab of concrete. That's nice. Yeah, camera in auto mode. It is changing brightness quite a bit as we fly here today. Okay. It's a gun shop that I've been to before. Pretty far out this general direction. I don't know exactly where. I'd have to follow the roadway to find it. Probably won't mess with that right now. It's a good place though. There's a line of mobile homes. Ooh, I see 3, maybe 4 water towers. How many of those can I hit from here? Obviously the big blue one we're going for. Maybe that one and that one too. I don't know if we can make it to that. That is definitely on the other side of me in the Walmart. But the blue one I am looking at right now. We can definitely fly there. Desloge as they say it. How are we doing? We're at 55% battery. We've been recording for about 12 minutes. Not bad at all. Not quite like the Mini 4K days. And then I'm confident anyone who's been flying drones longer than me, you've got stories to tell on battery life, much less distance. I was just talking to an old buddy from the RC plane world yesterday. Talking about flying the old, what was it, the Horizon Hobby? Or that's the store. I don't remember who manufactures. It's called the Radian. It's like a big sailplane, but it's got a motor on there. But a massive dihedral wing. It's something like a 6-foot wingspan. It's crazy. But real pros, you can fly that bad boy up a few hundred feet and then just ride the thermal activity, ride the wind. You can stay up for hours. It's just a 3-channel. You've got a rudder and you've got tail, vertical. Oh gosh, not ailerons. Yeah. You know what I mean, or you don't. But yeah, the Radian was a great aircraft. And they stopped making it for a while, and then they brought out a Generation 2 that it's a giant foam body. And the second generation was called the Night Radian. It has a bunch of LEDs formed into the wings and the fuselage, so you can fly at night and it just lights up the sky. Use one of those big 3-cell batteries. The main input you would typically use on an RC plane goes to the powering the aircraft itself. The balancing leads, if you have an older battery that still has balancing leads, that's what connects to the power to run the lights. And then of course there's a little brain on there, and you can do different things with the light strips. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I had a Night Radian at one point and I just stopped flying it. I don't really know why. Part of it is the original Radian, you could just slide the wings off and on very easily, and that 6-foot wingspan was perfectly manageable in a normal-sized vehicle. But once with the Night Radian, with all the LEDs and everything built into it, it is not that way at all. And you have to get a screwdriver out and then make some wiring connections and disconnections to get it put together or taken back apart and to transport it. So that made it pretty difficult to fly. That was a big part of why I stopped doing it.
Obstacle sensing unavailable.
Yeah, we have
File
lost
caution.
connection, so let's see how the drone gets back to us now.
Return to home.
Very good.
Max altitude reached.
Yeah, it's rocking out 390 right now. And it's between, the Walmart is between us. So we'll just let it keep on trucking on home for a little while. Oh, lost it again.
Max altitude reached.
There we go. And it's coming back. But yeah, the Radian, what was a great era of RC. Nothing was a workhorse too. The engine it had, or the motor it had on there, was very powerful for what it is, and you could haul things up into the sky and like do parachute things with that aircraft. That was a lot of fun. Flying model rockets, you can haul them up there and see how fast they come down on their chutes without having to use a rocket motor, because those get expensive. All kinds of little fun things like that. You can drop eggs. Remember doing that as kids? We'd put an egg up there and try to drop an egg on your friend. And that was before FPV or anything like that. You were going just off visual line of sight, trying to fly. Got return to home turned off. The connection is awful. But, you know, giant brick stores in between you and your drone will do that. Yeah, the Radian. That is how I got my start into this hobby. Long ago, I had some RC helicopters. Blade was the brand. And of course, I crashed them eight or nine times. Just inside ones, the little ones. I've never had a big, huge helicopter. They make them ridiculous. You can get them gas-powered ones. It's just kind of like RC planes. You can get gas-powered. They make jet engine RC planes. I never got it past anything electric. Anything else seems like a bit of overkill to me. But if that's your hobby, man, people go crazy for that, and it's some neat stuff people get into.
Max altitude reached.
Well, that's a nice view. That'd be a good view to end on here in Desloge, Missouri, and a bit of a discussion of RC planes of the days of yore. Anyway, thanks for watching De Juan's Aerial Quad channel, and I do hope that I see you next time.